guys, welcome to another do-it-yourself home and garden video. On this episode, I'm going to be sharing with you all a very affordable, simple, and a very cute Christmas gift idea for your friends and family. Specifically, I'm going to show you all how to make holiday cookie gift buckets. This is a do-it-yourself gift idea that allows you to be as creative as you want to be. So let's go ahead and get started. Before you begin, you may want to pick a color scheme for all of your items. This year I decided to go with red, green, silver, and white. The first item is a set of gift tags that I got from Target last year. I wasn't intending on using them, but since I had them, I thought I would go ahead and pull them out just in case. Next is a set of reindeer gift tags that I got at Target this year. Curling ribbon and a small spool of cloth ribbon that I got in the dollar section at Target. I thought that these patterns were really cute. A couple of different types of cellophane goodie bags. 5 holiday buckets that I got in the dollar section at Target. Each bucket will be a gift for a different person. An assortment of red, green, and white tissue paper. A pair of scissors, and I forgot to put this in the video, but it's also nice to have some scotch tape. A roll of cellophane, and an assortment of holiday cookies. I made 3 different types of cookies. I made a chocolate chip cookie and 2 different types of sugar cookies. I'll be sure to put the links to the recipes for those cookies down in the description box below. This do-it-yourself gift project requires that you stack the cookies so that they can fit into the buckets. So the first thing you will want to do is decide how many cookies you want in a stack. I tried to alternate the different types of cookies so that there were an equal number of chocolate chip and sugar cookies in each stack. I made 5 stacks, 1 for each bucket. I decided to wrap my first stack of cookies in cellophane. So I took a large square of cellophane and 3 smaller squares of tissue paper, and I laid the tissue paper down on top of the cellophane with the decorative side of the tissue paper facing downward. I hope that you all can tell, but the pieces of tissue paper are actually different sizes. The white piece of tissue paper is the smallest, and I put it down first. The red piece was medium in size, it went down second, and the green piece of tissue paper was the largest, it went down last. I then took 1 stack of cookies and placed it in the center of the tissue paper. I then cut a piece of curling ribbon at about 12 inches. Pulling the ends of the cellophane, I then gathered the cellophane into a bunch at the top of the cookie stack. I then tied a knot with the curling ribbon at the top of the cookies, where the cellophane had been bunched together. I cut the excess cellophane off the top of the bunch and set it to the side to wrap the next set of cookies. For the next stack of cookies, I put down 2 pieces of tissue paper, and then I selected a stack of cookies that were circular in shape only. This was important because of the type of wrapping I wanted to do on this next set of cookies. Using my scissors, I cut a circular shape in the tissue paper, going around the circumference of the cookies. I then cut off several pieces of tape and stuck them to the edge of the counter for easy access. Then, pulling on the ends of the tissue paper, I used my fingers to create creases around the circumference of the cookies to create a textured wrapping pattern for this set of cookies. I used tape to secure the creases in place after I had folded 1 or 2 in place. I then cut the excess tissue paper off of the top of the cookie stack and secured it in place with a piece of tape. To conceal the tape, I then covered it with a gift tag. I decided to individually wrap the cookies in the next stack. So I took a small piece of tissue paper and put a piece of paper towel on top of the tissue paper. Then, placing the cookie in the middle of the tissue paper, I folded the opposite corners of the tissue paper in toward the center and secured it with tape, being sure not to put any tape on the cookie. I then folded in the other opposite corners towards the middle and secured them with a piece of tape as well. I then stacked the individually wrapped cookies and placed them on top of a large piece of cellophane and tied them in a bunch like I had the first set of cookies. For the next set of cookies, I laid down 2 large pieces of tissue paper. With a paper towel in the center of the pieces of tissue paper, I took the next stack of cookies and placed it in the middle. I then gathered the tissue paper into a bunch and tied it at the top, similar to how I had tied the cellophane. For the last stack of cookies, I decided to wrap the cookies the same way I had wrapped the first set of cookies. However, instead of using a curling ribbon, I decided to use a cloth ribbon. To complete the project, I stuffed some of the buckets with extra tissue paper. This way the cookies would be elevated and would stick out of the top of the buckets. At this point during the project, it's time to make each bucket unique and add a special flair to each one. There's really no right or wrong way to package these. It's really just whatever you think looks nice and makes you happy. To finalize the bucket cookie gifts, add extra ribbon if desired, curl the ribbon for a bouncy and fun addition, and add name tags for a personalized touch. These bucket cookie gifts are great for family, friends, and coworkers. They can be used as stocking stuffers, individual gifts, or you can give them away as party favors at your holiday festivities. However you decide to use them, I'm sure they'll bring a smile to someone's face. And that is the holiday gift cookie bucket tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it and of course subscribe. And I will see you next time on one of my do-it-yourself home and garden videos. Thanks for watching.